everyone! Today we are here to talk about the chocolate podcast. First, let me introduce ourselves. Hello, my name is Ronashapan Topian. My nickname is Jaisai Mathayong 5/2 number 15.
Hello, my name is Vishwathida Ratanachali. My nickname is Forgat Mathayo 5/2 in number 29. How are you today?
I'm okay but still tired.
Why?
I've been really busy lately with a lot of things going on. A lot of homework, studying a lot, also having exams. And how are you?
I'm just as busy as you and have you eaten anything yet?
Yeah, after eating it. Today I also bought the chocolate that I will review.
I want to know when to review so that they stay to the point.
Okay, do you know what brand of chocolate we are talking about today?
The brand of chocolate that we are going to talk about today is Toblerone. Ta-da!
It's so good.
Good.
This is delicious, really much. Next is the history of Toblerone. It is well known that Toblerone are popular in Switzerland. We will talk about the history, how did brand begin, and what has happened to this brand today.
1968 Jeans Turbo or a pastry shop in Bern, Switzerland. During that time, this shop sold a variety of sweet, candy, and chocolate products.
Year 1899 later, the demand for purchasing increased as a result the amount of chocolate he sold was not enough, so he thought of establishing a chocolate factory.
We began in 1908. A pair of cousins named Turbo and Emil Bowman
has created a unique Toblerone chocolate bar. Its unique feature is that the chocolate is shaped like square next to each other in a row and has a logo shaped like the mountain John, which is the symbol of Switzerland. The product is therefore unique when people see it immediately.
And on the front of the packet there is the Matterhorn piece and the L's. On the front of the packet there is a bear hidden in the mountain, which is a symbol of chocolate.
This brand is my favorite. The desserts are not too sweet and not too bitter. Even though at present the mountain has been taken out of the packet, but Toblerone popularity has not diminished and it is still available around the world.
And the dessert is still popular and can be bought at 7-Eleven or charity store.
Price is only 35 baht.
Wow! It's a reasonably price.
Want everyone to try and buy it. It's really delicious.
Then we will have method for making chocolate for everyone to see.
This is the method for making general chocolate. Even though at present the mountain has been taken out of the packet, but Toblerone popularity has not diminished and it is still available around the world.
And this dessert is still popular and can be bought at 7-Eleven or charity store.
And price is only 35 baht.
Wow! It's a reasonable price.
I want everyone to try and buy it. It's really delicious.
Then we will have method for making chocolate for everyone to see.
This is the method for making generous chocolate.
But before we go listen to how chocolate is made, we have the correct way to eat the balloon chocolate for you to see.
The correct way to eat it is to unwrap light. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my bad. The chocolate will be triangle shape like that. The chocolate is divided into pieces with a space in between. Then we will break the piece between the hole and it will break into pieces like this and eat it.
It's so good.
It's so delicious.
Oh.
It is here in Switzerland that the cocoa bean turned into the chocolate that we know today. And most importantly, they invented the conching machine, the most important machine in the making process of chocolate. It makes chocolate smoother, sweeter and creamier. But what else makes sweet chocolate so distinctive? Well, today we're going to see how this turns into this. The beans are from the Forastero variety, which has a powerful taste of chocolate with no flowery aromas, a favorite for the Swiss. Fabergé in Geneva sources his cacao beans from Ghana, where they are fermented and left to dry in the sun to bring out their full flavor. Once the beans make it to the factory, which I know is a bit loud, the shells are broken so François can inspect the beans.
Une
guillotine.
Voilà, une guillotine. C'est exactement pareil.
Le casser à moitié, on peut voir dedans.
Voilà, et vous sentez un peu une acidité.
Est-ce qu'elles ont des couleurs différentes, ça veut dire quelque chose?
Ça veut exactement dire ça. Vous voyez, on voit quelques fèves violettes. Dans la fermentation, dans le bac, il y en a certaines qui ne sont pas chauffées, qui ont mal fermenté.
Brown color beans are ideal, while the violet ones are more acidic. But not all the acidic beans are tossed out. About 30% of any batch of beans are violet, because maintaining some acidity is important for Swiss chocolate at this stage.
Voilà, c'est quand même très acide.
After they're cleaned, here 300 kilos of cacao beans are roasted in the cylinder at 135 degrees Celsius.
Attention, ça fait chaud là.
Ok, ça fait très froid ce matin.
La fève, c'est un peu comme les amandes ou le café. Ce qu'il faut, c'est on le torréfie à quelques secondes près et après il faut vite le faire refroidir. Parce que si on laisse une grosse masse chaude refroidir toute seule, elle continue à cuire. Mais là maintenant, elle est torréfiée. Ce qu'on veut, c'est une belle couleur. On veut la peau, on veut une peau qui craque. Vous voyez, elle craque. On l'entend. Elle craque. Et ce qu'on veut surtout, on le voit à l'intérieur, c'est qu'elle soit bien torréfiée à l'intérieur. Et donc, elle amorce déjà une belle couleur de chocolat. Et l'odeur, surtout, c'est l'odeur.
C'est vraiment l'odeur du chocolat.
Il y a quand même beaucoup d'acidité quand même. Hein. Mais
toujours, mais avec les goûts avec la chaleur de la torréfaction, voilà. On donne un peu plus l'impression de chocolat, voilà, d'embrasse qui est chaud.
Mais là, il n'y a pas de sucre. Hein. C'est un fruit qui n'a pas de sucre. Hein. Regardez comme elle est belle. On a déjà la couleur du chocolat.
At the end of the roasting, the cocoa nibs should separate easily from the shell, called the husk. To do that, Fabergé uses this machine from 1937. It works by cracking the beans and then blowing away the husks with a fan. François takes us to another level of the chocolate factory. Here, the nibs that we have just extracted are being ground. The grinding process actually starts to change the composition of the cacao bean, which is mostly made up of fiber and fat. In the raw bean, the fiber coats the fat. At the end of the whole making process, it will be the fat coating the fiber, creating a silky smooth chocolate.
Ça écrase ça.
Et ça descend comme une pâte.
Ça fait comme une pâte. Donc on voit la matière grasse.
Elle ne bouge pas sur la filière.
Non, il y a beaucoup de fibres. Et il y a encore beaucoup de matière grasse emprisonnée dans la fibre. Et donc c'est encore trop épais. Ça va passer dans la machine pour vraiment faire ça beaucoup plus fin.
The fat might still be trapped in the fiber, but heating it up in the grinding process has definitely brought its acidity to life.
Oh, c'est très fort, hein? Ouais, ça a un peu l'odeur, la même odeur de liqueur en fait, de l'alcool.
On appelle la liqueur de cacao d'ailleurs.
The liquor form marks the end of a lonely road for our chocolate. This mixer contains about 750 kilos of chocolate liquor, powdered milk, and sugar. The Swiss first combined milk with chocolate in 1875, but they learned it was better not to use liquid milk because the liquid and the fat do not bind. So they opted for powdered milk, giving chocolate a smoother texture. François uses whole milk with at least 26% fat for his milk chocolate recipe here at Fabergé.
Et encore dans les fibres, on voit encore les grains de sucre, on voit encore beaucoup de... Voilà, vous voyez les grains de sucre? Donc ça ressemble pas du tout à un chocolat encore.
Mais les goûts un
On
peu.
se rapproche.
En fait, je sens qu'il y a du lait, il y a les sucres. C'est beaucoup différent de ce que nous avons goûté avant. Mais il y a toujours un peu d'acidité. C'est toujours un peu amer.
The conveyor belt is leading our chocolate to a roller. This is yet another step to refine the paste. They measure the size of the tiny particles of fiber in the paste down to the micron, which is 1,000th of a millimeter. The tiny particles in our chocolate paste are now at 300 microns, and the goal is to refine them to as little as 18 with these rollers. The way to know if the chocolate is at the right micron level is a fluidity test. Here, Hervé is mixing it with paraffin for the test.
Et là, on est... Là-bas, on était à 300 microns. Ça fait...
Et ça commence à avoir la même texture de chocolat que je connais.
Here we go, 18 microns. The paste is perfect to go ahead with the conching. Before the machine was invented, chocolate makers struggled to give chocolate a velvety texture, and instead their final product was coarse and dry. Now conching works with a combination of grinding and mixing movements. It's done in 2 stages in 2 different conching machines. In the first one, the chocolate is still dry and almost looks like a powder.
Donc là, à ce niveau-là, c'est pour ça que c'est aéré. C'est pour vraiment concher, c'est-à-dire vraiment sortir la matière grasse de la fibre. Et en même temps, évacuer l'acide. Donc c'est constamment brassé.
Oh, ok.
Voilà, et toujours chaude. Sinon, ça bloque. Il faut que ce soit chaud, mais pas trop chaud.
Pourquoi?
Parce que trop chaud, ça cuirait la poudre de lait. La caséine de la poudre de lait. Et si on la cuit trop, elle va avoir le goût de miel ou de caramel.
In the second conching machine, the acidity is removed and the fat is extracted from the fiber, making the paste smoother. In total, the conching can last from 8 hours up to a whole day, depending on how the paste responds.
Voilà. Donc là, vous voyez, la masse, elle est plastique,
Oui.
elle est élastique.
After conching, the paste will still be a bit thick. So, based on its fluidity, Hervé will run another test and add some cocoa butter. Cocoa butter is nothing more than the fat we've been talking about this whole time. The chocolate conches for another 40 minutes and then it's ready. But just to make sure that the fat is coating the fiber the way we want it to, let's run another fluidity test.
Pour moi, le test de fluidité est passé.
Là, le test est passé là, c'est bon?
Of course, no tour of a chocolate factory is complete without a visit to the chocolate atelier.
Donc ça sera comme ça, celui qu'on est en train de faire, il sera comme ça.
Très lisse.
Voilà, très lisse.
Next to pass Q&A. First, question 1.
Why make chocolate tiger?
They say it come from the mountain that is the flag of the brand logo.
2. What benefit do you think chocolate had?
If we eat the right amount of chocolate, will also have benefits such as reducing stress and relaxation. 3.
And 3. At the end of 2023, if we confirm that you will continue or to balloon chocolate production, we move.
Move to Slovakia. The factory is located in the capital Bratislava and produce many products for models. And thank you for watching to Chocolate Podcast. Goodbye.
Bye bye.